Hello, and welcome to the Mindset Unlocked podcast, where we explore the secrets to sharper thinking, deeper creativity, and a more intentional life. I'm your host, Jessica, and I'm so excited you're here today because we've got a very special guest joining us. My guest is none other than Zenson, author of the brand new book, Cognitive Mastery Playbook How to Maximize Yours and Others' Potential. Zenson's work has been creating quite a buzz for its blend of neuroscience, practical exercises, and a clear roadmap toward mastering our minds. Zenson, welcome to the show.
Thank you so much, Jessica. It's a pleasure to be here and to share what I've learned about helping people take control of their minds.
I have to say, I've been reading through Cognitive Mastery Playbook, and it's fascinating, Zenson. There are so many actionable steps for leveling up mentally. For those who are brand new to you and your work, could you give us a quick snapshot of what Cognitive Mastery Playbook is all about?
Absolutely. The book is a structured guide to help people move from what I call autopilot thinking to a state of metacognition, where you understand and shape your own thought processes and ultimately influence others in a positive, ethical way. It tackles everything from daily distractions to deep emotional triggers, providing exercises to train creativity, focus, and insight.
So it's not just theory, right? This is more of a playbook?
Exactly. It's designed to feel like a mental gym. Each chapter has practical drills, like deep work blocks, brainstorming sprints, and real time bias correction. We want readers to use these techniques, not just read about them.
I love that. You know, so many books talk about the importance of self improvement or mindfulness, but they don't always show us how to integrate it into our busy lives. What gap does Cognitive Mastery Playbook fill in the current self development landscape?
One key gap is the five-level model. Many resources discuss pieces of the puzzle, like beating procrastination or meditating for clarity. But I wanted a roadmap that ties them together, from pure autopilot, level 1, through awareness, level 2, then on to structured brain training, level 3, mental integration, level 4, and ultimately, metacognition and ethical influence, level 5. It's a step by step approach so readers always know this is where I am, and here's what to do next.
That's so helpful for folks who feel stuck or overwhelmed by information overload. If someone is struggling with, say, constant phone distractions or an inability to focus at work, where do they start in your framework?
I direct them to the chapters on breaking free from level 1, where I talk about simple observation drills, like a 24-hour mental observation exercise. It helps you notice how often you mindlessly pick up your phone or jump on social media. Once you see those patterns clearly, you can introduce short focus blocks or distraction fasts to retrain your attention.
Could you do a quick bullet point of the 5 levels just to give us an overview?
Sure, level 1, autopilot mode, ruled by habits, impulses, external forces. Level 2, awareness. You recognize your thought loops, but haven't fully changed them. Level 3, network mastery, structured brain training for creativity, focus, and insight. Level 4, integration, effortless synthesis of all mental modes, frequent flow states. Level 5, metacognition and influence, real time self debugging of biases, plus ethically guiding others' thinking.
That's a great summary. I can't wait to try some of these structured approaches myself.
Before we wrap up, I'd love to hear an example of how readers have put these ideas into practice. Do you have a quick story about someone who experienced a big shift after applying your playbook? One early reviewer was a busy parent juggling two jobs and felt constantly pulled by social media and news feeds. She started with the 3-second pause technique, learning to catch herself before reflexively grabbing her phone. Within 2 weeks, she emailed saying her mornings had become more peaceful and she was having clearer moments of conversation with her kids, no longer mentally scattered. It sounds small, but that initial success lit a fire in her to explore the deeper exercises. Now she's doing 30-minute focus sessions daily, even finishing a writing project she'd neglected for years.
That's so encouraging. Small steps can lead to big transformations. Zenson, this has been an eye opening conversation. I'm sure our listeners are feeling intrigued, maybe even a little excited to start harnessing their own cognitive potential. What's your final encouragement for someone on the fence about diving into Cognitive Mastery Playbook?
I'd say give yourself permission to explore your mind's full range. Most people never realize they can train their brains like an athlete trains their body. The book offers both the science and the step by step exercises to do just that. If you commit to even one or two strategies, you'll see tangible shifts. And if you go all in, you might unlock a level of focus and creativity you never thought possible.
I love it. Thank you so much for joining us, Zenson, and for sharing your insights on creating a more intentional, empowered way of thinking.
Thank you, Jessica. It's been a pleasure.
That's all for today's episode of Mindset Unlocked. If you're ready to reclaim control over your thoughts and maybe even help others do the same, definitely check out Cognitive Mastery Playbook How to Maximize Yours and Others' Potential. I promise it'll open your eyes to what your mind can really do when given the right training. Thanks for tuning in. I'm Jessica, reminding you that your greatest power lies in how you shape your own thoughts. Until next time, stay curious, stay focused, and keep mastering that mind of yours.